2A Wolf. We're getting ready to head out. So, do you remember we stayed at that truck stop just to check it out? So, just down the road from there is a state park. We normally don't do state parks, but this one's got really good reviews. So, we're going to go down there and check it out. So, yeah, that should be fun. But, anyways, thanks for following along. And, oh, let me put a map up here. The map here. So, north, east, and I think it's south of a city called Canton. So it's like Wakonda State Park, I think. But anyways, it'll be up here. Yeah, so we're gonna go down there and check it out. Oh, yeah, let's get going. Frontage road, we're still heading south. Kind of nice houses. And oh, there's a big sign up there. Yeah, it's on the frontage road, so. I could probably use that as a thumbnail. Wow, what you got going on over there?
Getting your check.
Kind of a narrow gate, but I think we'll make it. 20 miles an hour. Wow, this is nice. Okay, a lot of signs. I guess we'll have to read these. Nice people. Hello. Nice place.
Well, thank you.
So we did look around.
Okay.
And it's going to be a little bit too long for these other spots. Now these camping spots that are here, it says 25 feet. I think was the longest one.
Right. Well, there was a 31, I believe.
31, yeah. Anyways, and Eva truck is a little fat, so I think it would probably stick out on the road. But she did like 70.
Yes, it's available according to my board.
Because it's got trees and stuff. So if we could get 70, I would appreciate it. Can I do that?
Right up for
Awesome.
One night.
Just one night. Nice place. Firewood. Missouri fishing regulations. I think I'm going to take one of those. Whew, yeah. Map, a color map. I think I'll take that. Well, she picked spot number 70. It's amongst the trees. Get a little bit of sun for the solar panels, not bad, but this is actually really pretty. So those other spots that we saw that was down over there by the ponds, we're a little too short for her big butt. So yeah, this one's plenty of room. Nice spot. So we'll get all set up and then we'll kind of look around. But this so far is a really nice place. One of the reasons why we normally don't do state parks is because you can see that it's real busy. So a lot of times we like being out in the conservation areas, because when there's no creature comforts, there's less creatures. Is that the right way to say it? Less creature comforts, there's less people. How about that? So, and that is our backdrop. So nice. It's not too bad. Here's other campers. So, but yeah, not too bad. So a lot of these sites are nice. A lot of good trees. Okay, so as far as the check-in process, so it's kind of strange. You can reserve spots online, which a lot of people did. And, well, that one says vacant. But anyways, when they're no longer vacant, they pull that and it says it's red. So anyways, but you can do it online. I think they charge you a little extra to do it online, but or you can do it in person. So if you do it in person, the people are really nice at the front desk. Cash, check, card, stuff like that. And yeah, process takes a little bit. Let's see how clean this is. This is just one. A little dark. Don't see a beehive. Pretty clean for a vault toilet. So yeah, vault toilet wasn't that bad. And so on the check-in process, it did take a little bit. The ladies up there were very nice, very polite, very helpful. Answered all the questions I needed. And yeah, anyways, I got this spot. But anyways, if you know which spot you want, and that's the thing, if you reserve a spot, you almost have to know which spot to get. This guy here in the red truck, he had pulled in and originally wanted the spot we were in. However, the big sign out there says, do not occupy a spot until you pay for it. So we just drove by and looked, and we were paying for the spot, which is this one, 70. We were paying for the spot while he came in and looked, but when we got here, he was actually sitting in this one. But he understood, and he moved just a couple spots over, not bad. So similar to the same spot, and it looks really good. All right, so I think we'll break for lunch. Brought some fresh sandwiches, and I think I'll have an adult beverage. Pretty good view.
All right, well, that's
6. Everybody's still asleep. That's neat. Hello, Mr. Rabbit. So there is a lot of birds here. This is kind of like a bird sanctuary. There is a lot of trails. I'll show you on the map later if I remember. There is a ton of trails. Oh yeah. It's like regular swallows. So I'm heading down to, I think, the swimming area. And so before I forget, what this is many years ago, they being whoever did a mining operations had dug up a bunch of sand, or mining operations, but they had the sand, and they put the sand in little piles all over the place. And these concrete structures are left over from the mine, and this area flooded, and it turned into, oh, there's a deer up there just to the right of the sign. It turned into like a sand marsh, and they say it's rare sandy marsh, but it has massive amount of birds here. So it's real crazy. But I wanted to check out. Now they do have a swimming area, and so they call this the picnic area. So you can park over by the swimming area, and it has one of those gondola things. You can park over here. I guess the deer left. You can park over here, and then people can swim and stuff. It's 20,000 square foot of like beach and swimming area. And saying lock up your vehicle. So anyways, so there's that stuff. So this was just left over from years ago, part of the mine. Pretty interesting. So, see a road that's over there too. I'm not 100%. Oh, I bet that goes on. I bet that just does a loop. So, over the years, and it's a sandy marsh, and yeah, thousands upon thousands of waterfowl from all different types of geese and different types of stuff. They do have fishing here. It's your standard largemouth bass, crappie, bluegill, and some catfish. It looks like you can have a power boat on here, but I'm sure it's like a no wake. I didn't see that. But they do offer rentals for kayaks, and I think I seen even a John boat that you can do a rental on. So, oh yeah, huge sandy beach. Now I see what they're talking about. Okay, the swimming area is only probably about, I'll say 50 yards across. Goes out a little bit, but the sand area is pretty good size, because it did say something about volleyball. So swimming is acceptable. Oh, hi Rabbit, didn't see you. There's no lifeguard on duty. Water depth at the end of the swim line is 12 feet, so it does drop off. No nudity, darn. No alcohol beverages, fires, smoke. Can't fish within the swimming line. Remote controlled cars or boats. I guess that makes sense. So, yeah. Swimming beach shower house. Interesting. Oh, it says beach closed. I just saw a sign that says beach closed. So, assuming these are restrooms. These are just restrooms. Yeah, pretty good shape, not bad. Automatic lights to save that. It is nice and warm in there. I don't know how they did that. I was hoping. So the beach area is surrounded by a chain link fence. Yep. So, okay, I see they put walkway to get out to the swimming area. Interesting. Okay. And there's the other half of that road. Oh, so handicap. So you can actually come up the hand. So that's why they did all this. Kind of like an ADA thing. So I shouldn't say ADA, not necessarily compliance, but they did that so that way they could let people in wheelchairs get down over there. That's nice. Nice building. Beach area does not open until looks like 8 a.m. So I did hear there were some other YouTubers out here. It sounded like maybe bird watcher type people, something or other. One of them is called something Banks. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe I'll run into them. Yep, beach closed. I think area opens at 10 a.m. Yeah, probably not going to wait that long. Okay, there's the one map. One thing about the bugs, as long as you're holding still. So they do have a full like hookups, electric stuff on those, but you can get on the website and find that. And this one has a bunch of sites. These are kind of limited to vehicles with tents and stuff like that. If you want to bring in tents and stuff. And we ended up taking 70, which is, where is it? Here's 70 down here. But there is trails all over the place. So here's the trail map. I don't know how well it's going to come out on camera, but hello, bunny. Anyways, here's the swimming. Where am I at? This says swimming, so I must be right here. So here's the main entrance, and we're over here, so I walked over here. But State Park Road. So I think I want to walk down that State Park Road. Here's all that sand stuff. Sand Prairie is what they call it. Sand Prairie Trail. And that's going to be quite a hike if I can get over there. But I may just go back out and head to Quartz Lake Trail, a Gate Lake. So I might start walking over that way. So it took, I don't know, took a little over an hour, maybe an hour and a half to walk out here. So, man, this is nice. There is a boat out here. There is. It's on the other side of, oh, there's two of them. Gas motors. but going real slow. So it's probably a no wake lake. So this is the map I've been carrying around. So this is Apple. No, I keep wanting to say Applegate because in Oregon, Applegate was next to us. Okay, Applegate. It says Water Trail, but it's Applegate. I keep saying it again. So this is a Gate Lake. Gate Lake. I don't know if you can see that. There is a bass right there. I don't know if I can zoom in, but oh, there's another one. There's definitely fish in here. Of course, I kept hearing them jump, so I know there's fish in here. So I don't know if you can see that, but there is a deer straight ahead over there. Should be able to see it. I could always zoom in, but there is definitely wildlife out here. Like I said earlier, a bunch of rabbits. Have seen some deer off and on, and of course hundreds and hundreds of birds. So I haven't seen anything else crawling across the road like I don't know. Do they have badgers here? That's a good question. If you know Missouri's got badgers or not, leave the comment down below. I don't know if there's badgers here. It seems like there would be. A lot of the boat docks are nice. You got daytime picnic areas everywhere. Looks like a prime location for maybe some catfish down over here and maybe some bass. Probably bluegill. There's the boat ramp. You know, any kind of environmental stuff. There's no oil sheen. You don't see any issues. Ooh, that feels weird. No sense of trying to be quiet.
Yeah.
How you guys doing? What's that?
No fish, no bite.
No fish, no bite yet, huh? Kind of looks like it might be.
It came through here too, so that made it worse.
I think they get used to it after a while. Looks like some pretty good spots for catfish and stuff. Nice dock. Very loud dock. This is probably the loudest dock that I've been on. I see. They got solar panels up on top. That's how they do the lights. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh yeah. Talks about all the birds. And there is a lot of birds. Okay. Campground trail did take me back to the campground, and as you can tell, it is really full. So I think I'm straight ahead to the left, maybe. I don't know. Whew. Ooh, look at the van. Nice overlanding van. Nice. This is a big shower house, so it's kind of nice. Guess people drive over here and take a shower. Missouri, Illinois, Iowa. Shower house. Oh, laundry facility too. Busy place. They do have volleyball net and playground. Tent stuff by the water. So far everything's been pretty clean. Pretty nice. Gotta hand it to them. The trees are really cool. That's kind of nice. Puppies! Hello! Hello! How's everybody doing? Hello.
It's not that he's not friendly, he just
It's
is a
okay.
little shy.
Yeah, and you see the big thing on my hat,
Yeah.
huh? It scares you. Everybody's looking at you. Pretty dog, so.
Thank you.
Good morning. Have a good day. All right, home stretch. There we are. Big butt truck. Oh, had a van come in late last night. Huh. Maybe that's what I saw. Awesome. Got the flag up. Ooh, it's like an old husky. Whew. Okay, I need to get some more coffee because I ran out. And get some breakfast. So let's check it out. Okay, a little bit of a review. So, wow. So this is kind of a big park. We're really not into state parks that much just because there's a lot of people. But this one is pretty clean. So safety-wise, they have gates. They do, looks like they do some rounds. They have tags on the post. I didn't have any problems with the security stuff. Amenities, there's boating, there's hiking, the trails, playgrounds. They rent kayaks, john boats. It's got a lot for everybody. So it'd probably be at least a B plus, if not. Well, no, I'll say A. Mm-hmm. Nothing for horseback that I saw. I'll say A minus. Financial stuff, not too bad a price. That seemed to be fine. Environmental, didn't see anything. Trails were clean, no erosion, no oil sheen or nothing in the water. It looked really good. Besides having to pay and then having, a lot of people. Would you come back?
Yeah, once in a while.
Yeah, so it'll be a once in a while type of thing. If you're into big camp places like this is your place. This is really nice. So Wakonda, nice place. So I don't know if I'd come back just 'cause I don't like a lot of the people. Not the people themselves, but just the groups of people. So, but the hiking was good, views were good, trails were good. Not a bad place, really. So, okay. Is there anything else?
No, you did good.
Okay, I think that's it. So if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, make sure you leave them down below. Oh, we did. So some people are really nice. So we did meet our neighbor. She's walking away. I don't know if she'll ever see this, but her name is Sue. Kind of doing an overland thing in the van, traveling around. Really nice. Everybody was nice.
Yeah.
So anyways, okay, I'll leave you guys alone. Make sure if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, you leave them down below and hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button. That'd be nice. So we'll see you guys next time on 2A Wolf.